Hey guys, before we start the video, I want to say two things. The first, I'm going to be once again film this video in multiple parts because I'm in the middle of my exams and I don't have time to sit down and film an entire podcast. Yeah, so I recorded this before I decided I was going to make this video into a vlog and not in a podcast. So don't mind that first statement that I made, okay? A podcast is coming up though, but this one is going to be a vlog, don't worry. The second thing is that I want to thank Hey Happiness Boutique for sending me some of their jewelry and giving me a discount code for you guys to use. So stick around to get that code. So I got the snake bracelet and it's very elegant and thin, and I've never thought of myself that I suited bracelets because I thought my hands were very square and manly and not suitable for bracelets, but I actually quite like it now, and I've been wearing it for a week and it's very comfortable and the quality is good. I've showered with this, it doesn't stain, doesn't turn green, doesn't turn your skin green, and the quality and eye for detail is really nice because they add this little charm to the bracelet. That is their logo. It's this little shell, which I think is very cute. Same goes for my earrings, and that's why I chose these safety pin earrings. Now, you don't really see that they're safety pins right away, which is what I love about them because they're like elegant and you're just, ooh, you have pretty earrings. And then you come closer and it's like, are those safety pins? That's funny, girl. That's me, right? When I think safety pins, I think the 70s punk scene with like Blondie, the Sex Pistols, Vivienne Westwood, and looking at me, I'm not really punk, but I really love that little aspect, and that's just what I thought of when I saw these on the website, and so I got them. Again, I've been wearing these for over a week and they haven't stained. They're really nice, and hopefully I can wear these months on end again because I don't really change my jewelry all that often. I just wear staple pieces until they kind of fall off my ears basically. So if you're interested in getting these pieces or any other pieces, you can go to the link in my description and get a 10% discount with this little code. I don't know the code yet, but this little code to get yourself a little discount. And fun fact, Hey Happiness Boutique actually donates part of their profit and they plant a tree for every single piece of jewelry that is sold. I really like it that such an elegant and beautiful business actually gives back to the environment a little bit. And so if you want to buy some jewelry and also feel good about it, go to my description, get yourself a little discount, right? Okay, let's get into the video.
And the questions were great, the moderators were having a good time filming drool search, okay? That's me doing a deep dive. I don't know what that is, fuck out! I don't know.
You guys don't probably give a shit, but I've moved my bed from up there to down here. The construction that the bed is on actually folds up into a couch, so this is technically a pull-out couch, but when I first moved in here I put the mattress up there and then I put a thinner mattress from home on the pull-out couch and then pulled it into that couch, and then I have that little table over there and watch TV so I could optimize the space, like watching TV, sleeping. But the ladder over there is really small and my boyfriend would really struggle to get up there, and myself included, when I had to go to the bathroom at night, I would really hate getting down that ladder. And I had a couple of relatives who were staying over and they were a bit older, so they couldn't really get on to the top bunk. So we moved the bed like to the middle of the room so it was easier for them. And I decided I'm just gonna leave it there for a while because I'm in the middle of exams, so I'm not here all the time. I'm like at my mom's place most of the time. So I left the bed there and I actually kind of like it. And I can still watch TV because my TV is my computer, so I can just do it over there. The only thing is that I don't really have like a communal sitting space now if friends come over or whatever, but I mean they could sit on my bed and I could make it into the couch if I want to. I am saving up all of my money from my patterns that I'm making in order to get a actual camera, and I'm gonna buy a vlog camera because I don't want a big camera with a separate like body and lens and stuff, and it gets really expensive really quickly, and I'm not that fancy with my editing and stuff. I edit on my iPad, so I want a little vlog camera so I can be a little subtle about it, but I still want it to be like good quality. So that's what we're doing. That's just one of my New Year's resolutions, is that I want to spend the money that I make off of my business and reinvest that into my business. I was already kind of doing that, but my boyfriend put it that way when we were at lunch and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I used this camera for a while. It's my mom's Canon PowerShot. This was like a random, this one is great for photos on holidays, but the audio is really bad on this, and I got tired of syncing up audio from my phone with the camera. Guys, I lost my tripod. I'm sorry, I don't know where it is, and it really upsets me because it was a really nice one and it was actually my brother's, so I feel really bad that I lost my brother's tripod. Anyway, we're gonna start the hat. I'm sorry for the bad quality. I figured out what amount of stitches I want the circumference of the hat to be. Want to make the hat in the same way that I think the Oslo hat is constructed, so that is basically a long tube that you can then fold one half into the other one so that it's a double-edged, double-sided hat. That was a very Kardashian hair flip right there. This is all that I have for yarn. These are both yarns that I got in Slovenia, and I've been waiting to find a perfect project to use them for because I only have one skein of each left. I've used part of it from that skein to make a bonnet, and then I used a part of this skein to make mittens. And I want the main color of the hat to be this color, and then I want to make the little sheep in the white. I'm not gonna have enough, I think, for the whole tube. Like for a normal hat, yes, but not for a double-sided tube. And so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and start the part that you would see that is visible with the sheep on it with this color. But then once I reach that halfway point of the tube, I'm gonna switch to just this color. And so then when I wear it and I flip the brim over, you get to see the white part. And so I'm going to be using my double pointed needles, which I've never done for a hat before. Actually, I'm gonna start the sheep once I'm done increasing, just because then I know that I can arrange the sheep just on the straight part the way that I want it, because it's gonna be hard to arrangement and I don't want to think about this that much. Look at what just arrived. Oh my god. Apologies for my appearance, but I'm in the middle of my exams and I do not get out of my pajamas. I got a knife so we can open it. I've been waiting for this for so long. Now, if you don't know what this is, which you don't, a while back, about 2 months ago, Kremke Soul Wool, they contacted me and they sent me some yarns. And so when I came up with a design, I contacted them and I'm like, hey, could I get like yarn to try it out, the design? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then I waited for months and nothing happened. So I just sent an email and then, what's going on with my hair? So I contacted her and she said, oh, apparently like something has gone wrong and the yarn hasn't shipped yet. And she shipped it like a few days ago. Now it's here. That looks so gross. Guys, this is nice. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, this is cute. These are the two colors that I got. They are both from their like new collection of yarn, the Merry Merino. The first yarns that I tried out were the Merry Merino 110. These are the 70s. So these are the chunkiest that they have. So most of the yarn that I asked for is in this natural white. And then I just got like 2 skeins of this blue because what I want to do is I want to make a white turtleneck raglan sweater with some blue color work. And I'm still designing that, but it's going to be cute. It's a little tight, but it's fine, I guess. I don't know. This yarn is kind of sentimental, has sentimental value for me. So I definitely like want to keep it for myself actually, because this is yarn that I got in Slovenia. This one is it's thicker and coarser, but this is unprocessed, like it's like an exfoliating sponge, how rough it is. This is just like pure Slovenian sheep wool. And it just smells like a little bit of bleach. Anyway, it smells fresh, but like wool fresh. Has a very nostalgic scent. A little regret that I have from this hat is not starting it from the bottom up, because that way the sheep would have been a lot more, I don't know, clear, because now the stitches go like this. They're upturned triangles. And I feel like color work is more visible, or it makes more sense in my mind if they go like this. Oh no, what, have I been making it wrong? I don't know. I think I was a little too confident in that I knew how to knit the sheep, because these sheep already look different than these. These only have one very long ear and these have 2 little short ones. Oh god, why am I so bad at this? Oh, this is stupid. Anyway. I just finished an exam and I'm back home, and I wanted to quickly update you on how far I've gotten with the hat. Last time I updated you was 2 nights ago. Right now we have this. It is a weird construction, but once I've reached 14 centimeters on this white part, I'm going to cast off and then fold it inward and then sew it onto the inside and then flip it back out so that we have a double folded edge. I have this really painful pimple right here that is not going anywhere. You guys, I know I haven't been filming much, but I'm still in the middle of my exam. The thing that I'm currently working on that I haven't shown you yet, this kind of has my priority because it needs to be done by Sunday, preferably. This is a jacket for my boyfriend's dog that he just adopted, and it is a Spanish water dog, and so it needs to be like shaved once a year, and it's really cold currently, and so he asked me if I could make a little jacket, and so I did. This is an acrylic wool blend, so it can go in the washing machine, but it still is like really warm, and so I'm just working on this second sleeve. If I have extra time, I doubt it, I want to embroider the dog's name on here because I think that could be really cute, and then we're done. I was in a hurry to get to my music class and I accidentally stepped on the knitting and now I broke one of the needles. Fuck. Oh. Oopsie, don't look at that. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna try this. I have to. But it's fine. I'm gonna take a break because I've been stressed the fuck out of my mind. The weather is nice today, actually. Sun is shining, it's no longer raining. It was raining when I left my boyfriend's house this morning. I'm unsure what lunch I want to get. I brought my purse with my knitting work in it so I can go and sit by the little park in front and behind the museum, or I go look for lunch and I drink a coffee afterwards and then knit in a cafe. But I want to be outside because the weather is actually nice. Let me put you in there. I'm trying to get over my fear of filming myself in public. Can't move you, sorry. Trying to film while riding cobblestones is not an easy task. So this is the museum. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you my favorite house in the city. Ta-da! It's an insane house. I love this. Today's break is all about getting over my anxiety to film by filming while I'm riding my bike. Isn't that the most gorgeous building ever? It's like a law firm, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. I've acquired a bench. We found a bench. One day I want to make a video showing you all of my favorite houses around the city. Now the sun is gonna go away. Now it's gonna get windy. Now it's getting cloudy. I'm gonna continue my studying right now, and just as I enter my apartment, the sun comes out again, which is very typical, but I mean, what are you gonna do about it? Anyway, I was on the phone with my mom. Let me move you down a little bit. I was on the phone with my mom and I was panicking a little bit because I have an exam tomorrow and then I have another exam due on Monday, but this weekend I'm actually going to the film festival of Ostende with my cousin because she was an extra in a series, and so we're gonna watch it. And Jamie from Outlander is going to be there, which is gonna be pretty cool. So I called my mom, she was like, go outside, go get you some lunch. I was like, yeah, the weather is nice. So as you saw, got that sandwich, sat outside, and then I just went to the drugstore really quick and I got this gnarly, painful pimple right here. And I saw someone recommending Zwitzel Zinc Self. It's a zinc cream. And then because one of my New Year's resolutions was to do more stuff with my hair, I just got some clear hair ties because I wanted to do more braids and stuff like that, and I don't have any of these. Okay, I have to continue studying now. That's all I wanted to show you. I am going to attempt something, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out together. I'm not gonna film this entire process because I'm too lazy and I don't want to talk through all of this, but so I don't know if I've talked about this part, but you know I made the hat. And by this point, I'm also doubting whether or not I should remake the ribbing because it's so thick. It's as if I've made like a paper hat, you know, like or a paper boat. It's stiff as a board. And that's because of the type of yarn that I used. So I don't know if I should use a different yarn because I like that the ribbing is stockinette and not ribbing. So I think I might keep the ribbing that for now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert a lifeline, which I've never done before, along the brown part where I've done all of my increases, and I'm gonna cut that off, unravel it, restart it, and instead of 3 increase points, I'm gonna do 4 increase points. So that way, the top part will be shorter, hopefully, because I reach my desired amount of stitches quicker. I'm just like stressed out because I quite like it. It was trial and error with this hat really, but I quite like it. Oh, and by the way, once I finish my exams, I really want to get started on a pattern for this, for the Sean sweater, because I just love it so much. But you know, by the time it's published, winter is probably over, and I know people like buying their winter stuff a couple months beforehand, so it probably won't be that popular, but I just want to get it out nonetheless. And I also have a different pattern that I'm working on. I want to make a pattern for that sleeveless sweater that is not even finished yet, but then hopefully if I start with it early enough, I can get it out by spring. Okay, by the way, I got this idea from Nels Knits because I posted a story. I was like, please give me suggestions what I should do. Should I leave it? Should I change it? And she said, maybe you should like graft a new top part. So as you can see, I wove this thread through every right leg of the stitch. And what I'm gonna do now, thank God I have these tiny scissors. This is really scary, but I'm gonna cut. Oh my God, I'm scared. Ah! Oh fuck, I hope I didn't mess it up. Okay, there we go. I do wanna preserve as much of the thread as possible, so I don't wanna cut as much. I wanna have one long strand preferably. Give me a couple minutes and I'll be back. I mean, I'm going to be back in a while because after I finish doing this, I'm going to continue studying. I can't remember the last time I slept in. How is it that every time that you sleep in, you just are more tired? I hate waking up early. I do. I'm not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. This morning, I naturally woke up at 8 and I naturally woke up at 9. And I was like, no, I'm gonna sleep until my alarm goes off at 10. But then somehow I just feel more tired. But it feels so nice just being able to wake up at 10 a.m. and then open up my curtains and it's already day outside and not pitch dark. I'm gonna make some coffee and then as a little treat to myself, I'm not done with my exams, right? I have one more assignment to do, but it's an assignment. It's like not something I have to work on from dawn till dusk, right? So I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna go to a thrift store that I haven't heard of yet. Not a clothing thrift store, but I'm still looking for like an armoire armchair that I can put here to read in, and I think they might have one. It's the closest one and I'd never heard of it before. So it's gonna be cool to have a look at that. And if you were wondering what the hat ended up looking like, I did something I would have never done with a hat. Usually because I feel like my head is really fat and square, I always add a double folded rib because I just feel like that makes my head look smaller. But this yarn, I ended up unraveling it. It was too coarse and it was too thick. So I ended up unraveling it. I don't know, it was too much. And then I decided to cut that whole part off and just add like a tiny rib, like those decathlon hats that Central C wears. These are like very 2004 to me hats that look like this, that do not have a folded rib, but I'm kind of liking it. Like, I'm fine with it. And I think I'm gonna make a second variation in this white with brown sheep on it, and then just have a single fold with rib, like in the Stockholm hat by Petite Knit. That is the 5th time this has happened. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know it's a weird ending, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you want to get my patterns, they're in the bio. Bye bye.